feet 9 inches, an Olympic record, and I have to mention there is no wind in this stadium. To be throwing distances like that is very difficult in this type of an environment. Charlie?
And Dwight, here is a look for the final of the women's 1500. Laima Balkaskaita of the Soviet Union, Doina Malenta of Romania, Tatiana Samolenko of the Soviet Union, Fatima Ouam of Morocco, Lynn Williams of Canada, Kim Gallagher of the United States, and Mary Decker-Slaney of the United States, Andrea Hamoun of East Germany, Chris Cahill of Great Britain, Paula Ivan of Romania, Shireen Bailey of Great Britain, and Debbie Bowker of Canada. A field of 12. And there's Paula Ivan of Romania, and she could win the gold. She has, I think, been the best runner at this distance all summer long.
She has the fastest time in the world coming into this, 3 minutes and 56 seconds, which in mile conversion is about 4:14 for a mile. So she's very good, but she was out-sprinted by Tatiana Samolenko in the 3,000 meters. So she's a little slower than Samolenko in the sprint, but she's got a lot of strength.
Runners in pairs. There are 2 from the United States, 2 from the Soviet Union, 2 from Great Britain, 2 from Romania, and 2 from Canada. 1 from Morocco and 1 from East Germany. Number 83 is Lynn Williams of Canada. Always a contender, and she could medal. This field, this is a very strong field, Frank.
It's a very strong field, and what we want to notice first off is, will it be a fast race? Will someone go out really quickly, or will it be tactical? I would bet on tactics.
The world record, and very quickly we are underway. And Paula Ivan is going to go out and take the lead, and Doina Malenta of Romania drops right in behind her, and Mary Decker-Slaney is going to tuck her way into second, so she splits the 2 Romanians. Outside, number 62, Debbie Bowker of Canada, who you saw in the shot. So Mary pacing off of Paula Ivan, not taking the lead, but staying out of trouble.
And this is definite decision time for Mary. She has to decide, do I go to the front, do I press the pace, or do I stay in second place? Paula Ivan just wanted to get the lead. She is not running that fast. If Mary were trying to take the lead to press the pace, she would be in front by now.
Paula Ivan, Mary Slaney, Doina Malenta, Hamoun, Lynn Williams, and Tatiana Samolenko, they are the top 6. Meanwhile, Kim Gallagher is running 3rd from last on the outside, as you see there, number 567. Running last is Debbie Bowker of Canada. 4:13 from Morocco is Fatima Ouam. And now Kim Gallagher moving up as she now passes Chris Cahill, or right behind Chris Cahill of Great Britain.
We have world record pace here, Charlie. 62 seconds for the first 400 meters. That is definitely world record pace. Paula Ivan has decided she is going to run a time trial. She's going to go as hard as she can, wire to wire.
So it is Paula Ivan. Mary Decker-Slaney now has dropped back, and she is running with Doina Malenta. Tatiana Samolenko, who is really the favorite in the race, is running 4th. And then from East Germany, Andrea Hamoun.
You do not run this far ahead in the Olympic final just trying to draw people out. Paula Ivan is going to go this way the whole way. Her teammate, Doina Malenta, senses this, closes in on her, but Paula Ivan has gone out very fast.
Picking up from the middle of the pack back, it is Lynn Williams and then Chris Cahill. And Kim Gallagher has dropped back. She is 3rd from the last. Balkaskaita of the Soviet Union is also running near the trail end of the pack and is not in contention right now, as Paula Ivan of Romania has opened up almost 10 meters on Doina Malenta and Mary Decker-Slaney, and now here comes Samolenko.
This is right on world record pace. Paula Ivan has obviously decided she has to take the kick out of Samolenko. Samolenko in second place started to close that gap and then drew back, and Paula Ivan is really moving. She is on the verge of stealing this race.
Meanwhile, Mary Decker-Slaney has dropped back to 7th.
This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. She doesn't seem to be slowing down.
And she's coming to the bell lap. Paula Ivan out in front by 25 meters with 1 lap to go.
A 60-second last 400 meters comes very close to the world record, and she does not look like she's slowing down. She really isn't. She's actually started to sprint.
The world record, 3:52.47. That's what she's going after. She looks better now than she looked in the first lap.
3:08 for 1,200 meters. She was 2:05 at 800 200 meters, which means she ran an even faster third lap. So she ran 63 for her third lap. The race is over. She has stolen this race. What an amazing race. Now the only question is, will she break the world record?
And also, who will get the silver and the bronze? Andrea Hamun of East Germany and Tatiana Samolenko of the Soviet Union right now are battling for that, along with Chris Cahill. It is now Chris Cahill in third, Samolenko they're in second. But the story here is not for the silver, the bronze. This is a golden race.
This is very close to the world record. It looks like she's just barely going to miss it, but this is an amazing race.
It is another Olympic record. And here come the two Soviets. As Bykauskaitė, who I said, remember, was trailing in the back and was almost out of it. When she puts on a finishing kick, Kim Gallagher will finish next to last. Tatiana Samolenko finishes third. So the Soviets second and third. Paula Ivan of Romania with the gold. And an Olympic record in the women's 1500. And she did it all by herself. That's the hard way. We'll be back in just a moment.
This NBC Sports presentation of the games of the 24th Olympiad.
All right, we're back at the Olympic Stadium here, and we have just seen an incredible race by Paula Ivan with the new Olympic record, 3:53.96. Let's go down to Dave Sims.
With Mary Slaney, and Mary, before the race, you said you try to do something a little bit different. What was your strategy going into this?
Well, it was not to get caught up on the pole and get boxed in the way I've been doing since I've been here. I felt a lot better today. My leg didn't hurt. The race was much faster than I had anticipated. And I just thought, well, what the heck, give it a shot and see what happens. And actually, I don't know what happened because I have no idea how fast I ran. They didn't give us any lap splits in English, so I have no idea what happened.
Could you believe that Paula went out so fast? I mean, she totally dominated.
She surprised me because in the other races she did lay back a little bit and let other people control the race in the earlier stages, but she obviously was after the world record today, which is at 52.
Just missed it. It was
Yeah.
52. She got 53 and something. What about, you thinking about your future now? What's down the road for you?
Well, I'm looking forward to the next Olympics. I think this year I've been more successful than in past Olympics just by being here and actually finishing a race. I think I've had bad luck in the fact that the last 2 months have been really up and down health-wise, but I think that in the next 2 years I don't want to take any more breaks for injuries or anything else, and I'd like to train and really get competitive.
Mary, thank you.
And here is Paula Ivan of Romania, the 27th Olympic record that has been set in track and field, 3:53.96. Our next event, the men's